Well, today is the day that I'm going to go take my test. So, wish me luck. It's about an hour drive, a little over an hour drive, and been prepared. I've been watching Tony Northrup and Gary Glen, reading over some of the study material and everything. I feel like I'm prepared. My appointment's at 1 p.m. and it's 11 o'clock. It's only an hour drive. So I'm giving myself plenty of time to get out there. And I'm a little nervous. Wish me luck, and I will let you guys know how well I did, if I passed, if I failed, and I'll see you on the other side of this video. Well, I passed. I am now Part 107 certified. It's a good day, exciting day for me. Now I have an hour drive home. I'll talk more about it when I get home. See you there. Alright, so I've got an hour drive to get back home. Just over an hour. I wanted to talk to you guys about this test. If any of you guys are interested in taking this test, or you're even thinking about it, go online and search for Tony Northrup and Gary Glen. Both of those guys give a very in-depth discussion, tutorial, study guide. A lot of the things that came up on the test, a lot of the questions, like I wouldn't have known by flying a drone. You have to study. You definitely have to study the study guide that the FAA gives you. But Tony Northrup and Gary Glen both kind of put it in layman's terms and kind of explain things a little bit better than if you read it in a book. I'm not very good at taking tests. I'm more of a hands-on kind of person, so to me study guides are more reference than learning. So watching the two videos from Tony and Gary, they were essential to what I needed to pass. There's a couple questions on there that I just have no idea. It's completely out of the blue, and even with the information that those two videos gave me, I don't even know. I probably could have spent time and found it in the guide that they gave me, but for the most part, most of the questions are pretty simple if you know the laws and you know the regulations about drones and drone flights. You could probably guess your way through some of the more tougher questions. I do recommend taking however much time it takes. You get 2 hours. Don't go in and think you're going to knock this test out in 30 minutes. Some people can. My friend, I think it took him about an hour. But I took every bit of that 2 hours just to make sure I got everything right. What I will say is most of these questions you can answer by just looking at the legend in the study book that they give you, or the reference book that they give you, or even if you look at the legend, there's a couple more pages deep that actually go through and tell you what all the acronyms mean, like the CTAF, the control tower. I would say that the first 10 to 15 questions, I think Tony Northrup said the first 13 questions, they were definitely the hardest, but there's also some questions that are thrown in that are, it's not common knowledge. You'll have to look at the reference guide or the legend and get the answers from there. But I would say the majority of it are just questions that you should know as a drone pilot. So, like I said, don't just think you can go in and take this test. You do need to have pretty strong knowledge of drones and drone operations and the drone laws and everything. You might actually learn a few things while you go through the study course too. But I definitely, without a doubt, recommend Tony Northrup and Gary Glen. They both go through the same information, but they both do it in a different way. And honestly, I couldn't tell you which one was more beneficial to me. They both gave about the same amount of knowledge as either one, just in their own way. And for that, I thank both of them. They probably will never see this and probably will never know that I'm thanking them in this video. But if they do, Tony and Gary, thank you guys so much. I've been watching them for the past week and a half or so. But I would say those videos are an hour and a half to 2 hours long, and I watched both of them in their entirities at least 4 times. So don't go in and just kind of skim through and try to get information. Spend the time and watch those videos. And again, Gary Glen and Tony Northrup, if you guys are watching, thank you so much. You guys helped me pass my Part 107 test. That traffic is stopping. I actually enjoyed going out to take this test and studying for it, and just this whole experience has been fun. So I am now certified, and it's something that I'm very proud of. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Until next time, take care, guys.